Hello there, ladies and gentlemen. This is Glacier Kano here today to play some more Super Smash Bros. Ultimate on the Nintendo Switch. You have to always be a bit grandiose when doing the title of a Smash Brothers game in general, but yeah, it's been a little while since I've played this game, so much to the point that, holy balls, they've actually added home run contests. Like, how have I not been paying attention enough to the updates of this game to hear about this? Because this is more important than all of the DLC characters that have been coming out. Like, who cares about Hero? I don't know, because that's the thing is, like, I haven't really played anything Dragon Quest really, other than, like, I don't know, it was Dragon Quest Builders, which is hardly even a Dragon Quest game if you even count that. But that's besides the point, because I'm not going to be playing Hero specifically right now. Maybe a little bit. But I'm thinking of trying out Byleth because, you know what? I played a little bit of Three Houses. I've enjoyed it so far. I still haven't finished, which is just a travesty to not have completed the greatest story of this generation. Fire Emblem Three Houses. I don't know, there's probably somebody that thinks that out there. But, and also that's the thing, is that Byleth just was released, so I thought now's the time to really get in depth with Super Smash Bros. Again and see what things are all like now that the game's been changed. Everything is different. That, and also, it's very important to play as female Byleth, because I believe, at least in my heart, that male Byleth is not canon. That's just the way things work. It wasn't meant to be. It's meant to be that there's a female Byleth that gets married to Edelgard or something, you know? I don't know. But just for the fun of things, let's go to like a 2.7 intensity. I'm not too sure where my skill level is, because still, it's been a long time since I played this game, but as Mario would say, let's go! And, let's smash. That's what it really should have had for the thing. Okay. I'm just gonna... Oh, okay. That's the thing with... Man, Byleth is mildly slow. At least if you're just, like, walking around this stage. But yeah, like, the smash sideways is definitely some sort of, pike type thing. Just gonna... It's weird on the lowest level for the computer players, because they're... not as, oh no. Strange as I would have thought. Also, wait a second, this is an HP match. When did that ever happen? Let's just do this. I think the best way of playing Byleth, just from that couple of moves there, always use the axe, which I believe are all the down A moves. Also the down B, which, if you have seen anything of that so far online, you can actually, like, grab the edge of a stage with Byleth's down B, which is pretty cool.
Ready? Go!
Or are these all gonna just be various... Super Smash Brothers Fire Emblem Edition characters. You know, they might as well actually do that at this point. I know that's always like a joke that people make, but that being said, like, why wouldn't you? Oh man. Okay, so side B does look pretty nice, I gotta say. Hey, you, sir. I really need to test the range of my pointy stick, though. Oh, you don't want to come near this? Huh? I don't even know what that noise was. He was just going... Essentially. I like it, though. That's exactly the noise I would make if I was smashing a giant hammer onto a character named Roy. A very fine character. Of the Roy variety. What other Fire Emblem characters are in line to get destroyed here? But yeah, like, that's the thing. Wait. For a second I just thought that it was double Ike. Oh no. Yeah, and also I really gotta be careful. Actually, let's just hold this down for a second. Not bad, actually. Especially on a character that, like, Ike is... He's just so... Ooh, man. Oh, it is double Ike, because Ike, and his, clone brother, is... Oh, no. Come out to play. Okay, maybe I should just stay at range, because there's nothing that he can really do against this. I think this is the true way that Byleth was meant to be played, is just use the bow and the bow alone. Oh, he was just waiting for me to... Oh, okay. Worth it. Gotta love that super armor. Because, like, that's the thing, though, is I probably should have finished Fire Emblem Three Houses before doing this. Because of the fact that, like... There's all of these weapons that Byleth is using. I think they're spoilers in a way. Just seeing the weapons are spoilers. Like, I've seen the Sword of the Creator, of course, but... Actually, wait. Man. I'm surprised... Oh, I think that's probably why there's so many HP meters. Oh, no. In this, is because it's like Fire Emblem. Because they have HP in that game. They don't have stamina meters that make them feel all cozy. Oh, boy. Yeah, all of the down... Like... Oh! Okay. Yeah, I'd say that Byleth's down smash is pretty vicious, to say the least. It's made out of the power of 5 tormented school children's souls. Although I don't know if you could really call them school children necessarily. It's more like school teens in Three Houses. Or potentially even... Oh! I just have to stop to admire the music slightly. Because, you know, oh! The ocean's gray waves and all that. That's the thing, is, like, this song is way better than the Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, like, main theme song. Man, I'm terrible. I'm just gonna keep doing this. It's the only way. Only way to win. Okay, I think that the best way to probably fight Corrin is fight range with range. Ooh, aw. I need to get some good combos in here, but oh, okay. Oh, that's not a lot of HP left. This is a lot more intense than I thought. Or do I have multiple? Oh no. HP as well. Oh. Come on, that one Corrin had like 4 HP. Okay, I'll spend 100 gold. What's 100 gold to me anyway? Oh. Because, like, look at that, and 0.7 HP. Like, I should have killed both of them. Also, wah! But yeah, that's what I was doing, like, right before playing today, is I was just admiring the Super Smash Bros. Ultimate theme song again. I'm just like, I like Smash 4's theme a lot better. That and also Brawl's theme, Melee's theme, the original theme, I don't know. There's just certain songs that just resonate with you a little bit better. Man, this really is just like Fire Emblem are us. Oh boy. So that does a lot of damage and hurts. Oh, this is supposed to be like all the house leaders, essentially, that you're fighting here. See, that's the cool thing with... Oh no, the alternate costumes.
Continue.
So, what I'm learning from this is that Byleth is a character that is kind of good, but in someone else's hands, not mine. Also, I'm not very good at stamina matches. That's another thing. Well, like, HP. If that's how you be... Oh, no! Well, gotta just do a couple more arrows. Because that's basically, if I was playing Smash Bros with somebody. Oh! I think it said game before I even killed him. I was just holding the arrow up and they're just like, this guy's not going to be able to block it. Nah. But, yeah, if I was playing Smash Bros with somebody and playing Byleth, I think that's all I would do, is just keep my bow out the entire time. Oh, man. This does give me a bit of nostalgia, though, for the olden days in that sense. Playing as Link and using the bow, but this is a more powerful bow. Bonus game. Oh no. My poor Byleth's foot speed. Yeah, that recovery. It's not what you'd call fantastic. But, that being said, like, I wonder if there's any characters that can't actually make it up because of the fact that they're just so slow. Because I have a strange feeling that it might partially be a thing. There we go. I just need to get a couple extra points here just for good luck. Could you just imagine if if I actually made it through that on the first time using Byleth, though? It would have been the greatest thing to have ever happened. Also, this is the first time I've ever really looked at the bathroom. Well, not bathroom. The back room. Starts with a B. Starts with a B. The background of that thing, there's just like a giant, like, donut of blood and stuff. More B words. Oh boy. So, that's another thing to note. Always pay attention to the background while you're in the bathroom playing Switch, of course. That's something I've never done, and it is probably for the best. Oh, yes! This is cool. Oh, no. Oh, they all died. It's just so saddening. Oh, how much am I gonna survive? Oh. This is... like, they have this amazing, like, you know... Fire Emblem theme in the background. Assuming that, like, you are amazing, you're gonna survive this. You're the best. And, yet, like... still, everybody just immediately dies. Ooh. Still, despite the poor recovery that Byleth does oh boy, does have, this, I gotta kill this other crazy hand right now. There we go. I'd say that she's still pretty good at dodging things. Oh, okay. Only got 6 HP. Better make the most of it.
Continue.
Well, at least she died doing what she loved, of course, and that's getting pile-driven by a crazy, like, disembodied hand thing. Okay. The intensity is like, oh, yes! Go, Team Fire Emblem! We can survive! Oh. Nice. Ike got the killing blow, as he should. Just... oh yeah, I should actually be, taunting. And finding out all of the greatest quotes that Byleth had in the game. But yeah, I can't believe that. Like, my intensity was, like, lower than what I started, basically. Yay! Intensity 4! This is the greatest ending that anyone's ever had! It's still worth it, though. Just to be able to figure out what was going on. But I'd say from this little bit here, yeah, Byleth seems like a pretty fun character, all things considered. Definitely, I need some practice with her, and just more practice in this game in general. 'Cause it's been a little while, but from what people I've heard online as well, were saying that, like, compared to the rest of the DLC characters, Byleth is pretty, like, standard, kind of Link-ish. And, I mean, I kind of understand that in a way, if you want to compare her to Link, because she has a good assortment of tools, similarly, you know? She has, all of the greatest in, like, ancient weapons of mass destruction. Same that Link does, in a way, from a certain point of view. But she definitely, and also I guess she's kind of slow like Link, in a way, because the standard old Link in this game is absurdly slow, to say the least. But it's hard to really say from this. At least from Fire Emblem Three Houses in general as well, like, from what I have played, it is a really fun game, and like, this and that, but that being said, I don't think I'm ever gonna have as much, like, nostalgia or, like, I don't know the best word or terminology here, that I'm not gonna have that much of attachment, maybe, to Byleth as opposed to, like, my attachment to even Corrin in that previous Fire Emblem game. That everyone knows the name because it has like 5 names. Must never be spoken of ever again. But, yeah. Still, it doesn't really have that kind of effect. But, still fun enough character, I would say. I'm going through the rest of these credits because this is my warm-up for the day. Also to get, the last little present thing. There we go. Oh man, I love that. Like, this must be one of the stages from, like, I think that's the Skyward Sword stage, isn't it? But they did a very good job of making her just like perfectly lined up to make it look like the T section from the game. I love it. Almost as much as, still, I'll probably love the other characters more. Oh, what's this? Byleth Male, I clearly wasn't playing as that. Nobody likes Byleth Male. People would rather play as a Redead than him. Of course, in Fire Emblem, that's the thing. Well, that would be a pretty interesting mechanic. Because in a turn-based game, there isn't really anything that... I don't think there's anything that necessarily stuns. I guess like Fire Emblem Three Houses in particular does have a lot of really cool, like, alternate moves of attack, but... Oh yeah! Finally unlocking Sonic! That's the thing, is I had no idea which character I was going to go against in this, because, actually, just for fun... Oh, okay, that move is pretty sweet, I gotta say. Yeah! Sonic joins the battle! Because, still, like, if you're playing a DLC character, who do you unlock? I guess it's kind of just the next in the chain of events, which everyone always kind of leads to Sonic. But, yeah, overall thoughts on Byleth? Pretty good. Pretty standard, in a way, too. Much prefer, Robin and Corrin, and, my other, Fire Emblem buddy known as Crom, which I need to unlock at some point. And even like Ike. Ike might be a more fun character kind of in a way than Byleth, but still, you got some pretty cool tools in the box there, so something to note. But now that I got Byleth out of the way, it's time to play the character everyone's been waiting for. Oh, Banjo and Kazooie! Like, that's the thing, is this was my most anticipated, like, most excitement level kind of character before the game came out, and also even just like when he was released for DLC, because, you know, King K. Rool was pretty hyped up and amazing, I gotta say, and he still is a fantastic character, but I'm definitely a bigger fan of Banjo Kazooie. And Banjo Tooie. Like, Banjo Tooie doesn't get nearly enough love. I just gotta say that right now. Because people need to play more Banjo Tooie. because it was just as good as the first game, but with crazy new, excitable abilities. You could split up the bear and the bird, because you only want to be able to play as one or the other. Not the combo. That's just too frisky. But yeah, I think I'm gonna go up to a 3 intensity because I feel more confident in Banjo because he seems to be somebody that is very trustworthy in kart racing, and that very much translates over to fighting. Oh man, wonder if this is just gonna be the furry fight, but I'm just gonna... Wait, what's that taunt? Okay, well... Like, that's the thing, is like, since the first one is a pretty easy fight, I might as well just kind of mess around for a bit. Okay, I guess that you only get a certain amount of bomb eggs that Kazooie will just like fart out for some reason. Never really understood that completely, but Kazooie is a very fantastical, like, bird of, magic and excitableness. Oh boy, that's gonna be a bit of a fun conundrum. Or it's not gonna go off. There we go. Still, this... What's the side? Okay, side B is just like the... Ooh, the charge, but I can say pretty safely right now, yeah, perfect, that, yeah, Banjo might be one of my favorite characters in the game, even just from, like, testing that out a little bit. You know, he's got some good range, you know, the ability to shoot fireworks out of Kazooie's mouth. Even better than, that Jubilee character in X-Men. Aw, they did add some of the best Banjo Kazooie music in this game, I gotta say. This was just like a come on, Luma. This was a very smart idea to have it on this map in particular. Oh yeah! It's just so cool that you could even do the Banjo Tooie attack. Of the, I don't even remember what the special term was. Yes! See, that is perfectly timed. See, because he also has, like, the best taunts. The one thing I do have to say, though, about Banjo that is a bit strange in this game, like, both when I saw him get announced and this, so far, is that, like, why does he have, like... He's like mushroom eyes or something, you know? He looks like he's on some sort of crazy drug. Because his eyes are just so much bigger than normal. Aw. Like, they have all of the music in this game. Ow. Because, like, Freeze Easy Peek. And, of course, I can't fight a walrus, so I have to fight the next closest thing. Which is, oh no, ice climbers. Okay, well... Ice climbers, how about you climb to the top of the... Ah, no! Climb to the top of the mountain. Then I'll show you exactly what I'm talking about here. I'll show you the way to get a jiggy properly. No, he's getting stabbed by a submarine gun right in his crazy eyes. Because look at those things. Why is his eyes so big? Why are his eyes so big? It's the question that everyone must consider throughout all of time. Because, still, before, he was just a regular bear. Then, he joined Smash Bros. Yeah, on this kind of flat map, using... Oh! I didn't expect that to be so easy. Yep, that's definitely a perfect... But yeah, definitely use the side B on that one. Anything that's nice and flat and level. Oh man, intensity went up by 0.8. I think this is definitely the one where, oh, I'm gonna have to... Mad Monster Mansion! This is so cool. Also, I'm surprised that these guys didn't decide to... Whoa! Man, that has like the same sort of effects as my favorite place to be Zelda-fying things, and that's the Great Ocean. That sort of makes sense in a way. I don't know, I am still just slightly distracted by this incredible music. Because Mad Monster Mansion was usually one of my favorites just in general. Ooh! It's crazy to think that Banjo doesn't have as good of recovery as I thought that he would. Yes! He fell directly into my trap! Just to the point where Banjo has to like crack his knuckles and just like, ah, yeah. Now it's time to think about that Sugar Crisp. Because maybe that's what it is. He's kind of like that Sugar Crisp bear. He's constantly on some sort of, I don't know, maybe cocaine. Does cocaine make your eyes go big? No clue, but look at his eyes compared to Donkey Kong's. It's just unheard of. Oh, see, and like, this is another good one to be doing here, because actually, I should probably just be doing bomb eggs more and more often. So you'd think that that would be a good way of stopping people from coming towards you, too. But yeah, I do really like the ability to just, like, smack downward. Like, he has all of my favorite kinds of moves. Because, like, having that thing just to, like, go above somebody... Oh, no. You're not taking this gun. The Destructo-Matic 5000. Oh, I need this thing. It will solve all of the problems. Come down here. Come down here, donkey. Oh, it still hit him. The Jinjos! See, and that's the thing is, if it can kill Grunty, it can most definitely kill just a regular protagonist. Because we all know how weak Donkey Kong is from his games. He just steps on a spike and he instantly dies. That doesn't happen from Grunty. Probably. I'm not too sure. Let's see, what else do we have? Oh, it's already on the bonus stage. Oh, man. Like, and that's the thing is, like, Banjo's ability to run sideways is pretty good, too. Oh, no. Ooh, I'm stuck. But yeah, his jumping isn't as incredible as I thought that it would be. Because that jump pad, like, in the actual Banjo Tooie and Kazooie, it's a lot, you bounce a lot higher, I would say, maybe? Hard to say. There we go. I made a great mistake. Oh, I was thinking I was going to be fast enough to do it, but I think that probably the strategy is to don't bother using projectiles and just, like, do things the old-fashioned way. But see, like, look at the background there. It's just like a galaxy donut of, gigantic proportions.
Complete.
Woo! Extra 97,000 to your score. I don't know why, like, games are obsessed with having, like, such ridiculous numbers for things like that, because I think there would be a lot more emphasis on how much you got for a score if, like, each one of those little pellets was 1, and if you got, like, 100 or something like that, but... Oh boy. Yeah, this doesn't seem so good. Maybe I should be using, ow! My, golden feathers. Also, neutral... Man, his neutral air moves are, pretty... Oh no. Oh, I almost got it! That's like... That's the pro recovery move. You go up, then sideways. But... I don't know. I'm not very good at fighting these hands. At least not 2 in 1. Whoa. Maybe if I still... Bomb eggs! Or, I don't know if that's... oh no! necessarily... There we go. These things do quite a bit of damage. Like, just gonna use up all of my feathers on that. Surprised he only has 5 though, because in the game you usually have like at least 10 at a time, right? Let's be honest here. This is just unrealistic. Oh no. Well, I guess this is just more motivation to kill Crazy Hand right now. There we go. Another hand gets burned by the stove/oven. Oh. I'm just trying to listen to Kazooie go... You know? It's impossible to replicate, but... Oh! That was the most cinematic destruction of Crazy Hand and Master Hand that I've ever seen. Having an egg smack him while going... Whoa! And doing like a Superman dive. That's how Banjo rolls, though. Man. Still, that is incredible, I gotta say. And even then, like, getting up to intensity 6.5, like, I probably would have got further if I wouldn't have just screwed up on the final boss fight there. But I gotta say, Banjo is incredible. Of the DLC characters, the 2 that I've tried so far, holy balls, this is good. Like, if you're gonna buy any of the DLC characters, like, if you... Let's just say it this way. If you care about Banjo in the slightest, go buy this. Because, well, not only is it helping to support, like, and tell Microsoft, like, hey, maybe you should actually release the Banjo Kazooie and Banjo Tooie on the Switch and just, like, be more buddy-buddy with Nintendo. But also because of the fact that, like, still, he's a really fun character in this game, and it's very true to his series. It also adds tons of amazing music from the series. Like, I'm just in awe of this, actually. Because if you would have told me, like, let's say back in the Melee days, that, like, oh yeah, Banjo's gonna be in Smash, I would be like, but, you know, it's not possible anymore. Because that was right around the time that Rare was already bought and bad things were happening, but, like, yeah, I don't know. I just... This is a dream coming true right now. Because, still, one of my favorite series of all time, like, just in general, like, Rare made all of my favorite games. It's like Banjo Kazooie, like, Perfect Dark, which is literally my favorite game of all time. I know I've always made that joke, kind of, in a way, that they should have Joanna Dark released for Super Smash Brothers and all that. But, like, seriously, though, it'd be pretty sweet. That and also just for the music. Because Grant Kirkhope knows how to make a very catchy tune of joyous occasions. But, yeah. I don't know if there's anything much more to say about Banjo other than just, like, one of my favorite characters in the game now. Like, another thing I was going to be doing today when playing is trying to unlock Rob, potentially, because he's one of my mains, and I very much enjoy him. But I think Banjo might have to be one of my mains now. One of the main homies to fight the world with. Just look at this. That really is like, well, speaking of joyous, that is just a joyous picture right there. That being said, still, Banjo's clearly on some sort of drug. I don't know. At least he's enjoying himself, you know? And also, speaking of enjoying himself... Oh, for some reason I forgot about the final results. What? That's a hyper-realistic toy poodle. I love it. So, are there other, like, dogs like that in the game? I'm assuming that's from Nintendogs, but, like, even then, in Nintendogs, I don't think they looked that accurate to real life. No, no. A new foe has appeared. Challenger approaching. Who could it be? I've never seen that before. Some crazy lady that's made out of hair. Ugh. But yeah, it is kind of cool to play the DLC characters because you don't really, like, well, I sure don't know what's going to happen. Oh, she almost fell into my accidental trap that hit me. Okay. But yeah, like, that's the thing is, I'm just unlocking all the random characters now, which I'm definitely happy with. Oh. But yeah, I could definitely see myself getting relatively good at Banjo at some point. Because, like, who wouldn't want to play as the bear-bird combo of Legend? There's nobody that can replicate him as much as Ukulele hopes to. It's just not a possibility. Oh, look at that! He was just tiptoeing. Fall into my trap. Oh. What? Good dodge. But it's not enough, Bayonetta. Bayonetta joins the battle. So yeah, now I have Bayonetta unlocked too, like that. Since, like, she was a DLC character of the original... Yeah, the original game, of course. I just feel like this game is an expansion to Super Smash Bros. 4, so that's why I would reference it that way. But, since she was released so late into that cycle, she basically is a brand new, like, DLC character for me. So, that's pretty cool. But, to summarize, Banjo's amazing. I have a new favorite character, basically.